How should goalkeepers train during the summer break? So you finish your season, it's the summer holidays, the summer break, you haven't got any games, but you want to keep improving as a goalkeeper. What should you be working on? My name's Conor O'Keefe. On this channel, we do all things goalkeeping, and we're going to be answering that question in today's video. So let's jump straight into it. By the time you go back to pre-season with your team or the season starts again, you want to be better than you were last year. So what should you be doing? What should you be training? You want to break down your training into 4 main areas: physical, technical, mental, and tactical. And you want to have a training program that covers those 4 areas and helps you to improve in each of them. Now, everyone's training will be slightly different depending on your schedule, depending on how much free time you have. But I'm going to provide some ideas to help you to improve in each of those 4 aspects of goalkeeping. So let's start with physical training. As goalkeepers, we don't need to be able to run 10, 15 kilometers a game. The goalkeeper is an explosive athlete, and your physical training, especially during the summer, should replicate that. So number 1, you want to have that base level of fitness. If that's something you were struggling with last year, you didn't feel like you had any sort of base level of fitness, this period during the summer may be a good time to work on that. You can start with some very simple, low intensity zone 2 training, either jogging or swimming or on the bike. And you can even move forward to more intense conditioning drills if you want to improve your overall cardio fitness. If that's an area that you've been struggling with last season and you don't feel like you're fit enough, your goalkeeper training sessions or conditioning sessions such as running, cycling, swimming may be able to help. The next type of physical improvement that you can make during the off season is your gym training, your strength and conditioning. Now, during the season when we're playing games, the focus is on playing matches. You want to feel fresh for each of your games so that you can perform to the best of your ability. But during the summer, when you don't have any matches, this is the time in the gym that you can really improve your strength and your power. Key lifts such as back squats, deadlifts, lunges, hinges, pull-ups, all of these are great ways to improve your overall strength as a goalkeeper, which is something that you need in a physical sport like football. Finally, for your physical training, the other part that you can look at during the off-season is your plyometrics. Now, plyometrics are great exercises for improving your spring and your speed. Things like bounding, counter movement jumps, sprinting, all of these are great exercises for improving your overall power and explosiveness as a goalkeeper. Think about diving, making saves, sprinting out for a 1v1. You want to be quick and you want to be powerful, and plyometrics are a great area to help you to improve on that, especially during the summer break. Moving on to technical, obviously the off-season is a good chance to work on different parts of your game that you may have been struggling with. You might reflect on your previous season and think, I wasn't that good at taking crosses, my goal kicks weren't up to scratch. Assess your game and see which area you need to be working on. Then you can dedicate a portion of your week during the summer to taking out some footballs, going down to the pitch or the local park, maybe even bringing a friend if you need an extra body, and putting in those extra reps to work on something that you need to improve at. If you feel like you can't rely on your weak foot, that's a perfect way that you can train by yourself. Take some footballs to some local space, practice clipping with your weak foot, driving the ball with your weak foot, and use the free time during the break to work on those different aspects of your game. Next up, mentality. Now, this is an area of goalkeeping that you don't normally think about when it comes to training. A lot of people consider the physical aspects of training, the technical areas to improve, but as goalkeepers, our mindset and our mentality are one of the most important parts of our game. During the busyness of the season with training sessions and matches and your everyday life, it can be difficult to find the time to work on the mental side of the game. So the off-season or the summer break is a perfect chance to reset and to work on your mindset as a goalkeeper. 2 examples of how you can do that is 1, to reflect on the previous season. Take 10, 15, 20 minutes to sit down with a book, write down the things that you did in last season that you were proud of, things that went well, parts of your game that you were happy with, performances that you remember from the season where you excelled. Write down 4 or 5 things that you were really proud of with your performance last season. Next up, have a think about some things that you want to improve. What areas of goalkeeping did you struggle with during last season? Write those down too. And then finally, write down 3 or 4 ideas about what you can do during your training in the summer to improve on those aspects that you struggled with. Like we mentioned before, you might want to improve physically, there might be technical aspects that you want to train at, but write down how you can do it during this time. And then another idea is to look forward to the next season. Set yourself some goals for the coming year. That goal setting process is a great thing that you can do during the summer before the next season starts. And then finally, the tactical aspect of goalkeeping. One way that you can learn that, go on YouTube, search full football match and watch the game, but watch the goalkeepers. Write down what they do well, write down the mistakes that they make. Watching the pros is a great way to learn and to improve tactically. There you have it. Physical, technical, mental, and tactical sessions that you can do during the off-season, during the summer, to improve as a goalkeeper. And if you want a little bit of extra support, we have a goalkeeper off-season program just for you. It's a 5-week training plan built specifically for goalkeepers, which covers all those aspects of the position. It has structured gym sessions specifically for goalkeepers, plyometric sessions, conditioning, technical sessions to cover all different aspects of the position, as well as mental training sessions like those that I spoke about today. So if you want a little bit more help in becoming the best possible goalkeeper you can be in time for next season, make sure you head over to the website www.conorokeefe.co.uk and go and get your copy of the Goalkeeper Off-Season Program. I hope you guys found that video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, look after yourselves, keep chasing improvement, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Bang in the middle of summer. It is July here in the UK. It's July everywhere.